Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of GreedyCraft, where today we're going to be heading towards our Astral Sorcery Attunement by getting into some blood magic. By getting into some Thaumcraft. Yep, there's going to be some stuff happening. Right, so last episode we discovered that we need to get into blood magic to unlock Astral Sorcery Attunements. So we're going to start off by doing some Thaumcraft. Yep, as I just discovered literally moments ago. If we come into the quests, we look at the first quest for blood magic. We need to make these rudimentary snare things. Now these are normally pretty easy to make, but that is a changed recipe right there. So cobweb, easy enough. Nylon, we might have one nylon left, so that's okay. But we need a thaumium ingot, which, yeah, all right, cool. I don't think there's any other way to get it rather than the normal Thaumcraft way. Yeah, iron in a crucible with some stuff. So we're going to be doing some Thaumcraft. Now, we don't want to do this near the base. That would be a terrible decision, because I'm bound to accidentally put Thaumcraft stuff everywhere. At worst case scenario, it spawned a rift, which we'll probably see some rifts, but worst case scenario would be a rift spawning right where our applied energistics storage is, destroying all of our items. Probably unlikely, but let's not take the chance. So I had some Thaumcraft stuff. This arcane workbench. Yeah, I'm probably also going to want some Salus Mundus, and yeah, I don't know what else we need. So let's start. I'm going to want the crystals. I reckon a stack of each would be quite nice. There we go, and we can start crafting some stuff. Now, the Thermonomicon, we can probably actually get that from our Akashic Tome. Thermonomicon, there we go. So first steps, it looks kind of like this was done. Yep, we've got some Salus Mundus, because we had to make that to get to the Twilight Forest originally. Sweet, done. Types of knowledge. Yeah, so we'll get into that as we go. Whoop. Yeah. Sometimes it pays to check in the book, because sometimes there's a button you need to push to carry on through some Thaumcraft. But yeah, don't do Thaumcraft near your base. You'll regret it. So, discovering alchemy. We need observation, alchemy. I think Essentia holds the key. Yes, right. So this obviously isn't telling us exactly what we need to do, but we need to make a writing table. Wood table, a research table. And I think that's made from a wood table with some of the Salus Mundus thrown in it. So we get ourselves a wood table. Quest completed. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there must be quests that lead us through this as well. All right. Yeah, here we go. Scribing tools, some paper. Sea lantern. Nice. Yeah, check down this wood table. Get our Salus Mundus. And I thought we threw stuff at it. Alright, back to the quest book. Maybe we need the Crucible first. So if we got a Crucible, what's the vanilla thing called that the Crucible's made from? The Cauldron. We grab a Cauldron. Chuck Salus Mundus at that. There we go. First step to alchemy. Now this thing here is what can destroy our base, if you're not careful with this. So now we might be able to chuck Salus Mundus at this. No, we can't. Did we have any magma? No, we don't. Can I craft? Yeah, we could just use lava, but magma's actually a pain because we don't get the magma back when we break it. Where do we want to set up our Thaumcraft? Pretty much the only criteria is not in our base. Maybe up on the battle tower. Could be kind of cool. Yeah, this is kind of far enough away from our base, I think. Let's get rid of this. And I think we'll set up the stuff here. So, arcane workbench, a wooden table, and a crucible. Crucible needs the magma underneath it. From memory, I don't think we need like heaps of good access to this, so I think this should be okay. Magma block, crucible. We're going to need an infinite water source. And I have plans of setting up some stuff here, so maybe we put the waystone here. Sink. Cool. Bucket. Water. So, we've made the discovering alchemy, observation alchemy. See, this is starting to bubble, so we kind of want to chuck something in here. Like we can chuck this cobblestone slab in here. And you should be careful because you could chuck, like chucking the Akashic Tome in there would be a bad idea because it's got all our constellation papers in it. There we go. We did that. First step to alchemy. Oh, we got a lava bucket and a water bucket. Salus Mundus and a sponge. So we did that. Obtain alchemical brass. We have some of that back at the base. Nice. That'll complete that quest. Chemical brass. A precious stone. You can make it your pet. I killed our pet. My bad. I just wanted to see if it kept its name, and it didn't. Maybe we need to right-click with the scribing tools on the table. Thaumcraft. Scribing tools. Ah, you just right-click with that. Okay, I thought we had to throw Salus Mundus at it. Check out paper in here. And we can create a theory. Actually, I might just chuck all of this in here. Those crystals in there. So we'll start a theory. Right. So you kind of want to figure out what you're working towards. So if we... Let's got a shooting star. If we look in our quest book, the Thaumonomicon, we can see we require an observation of alchemy and an observation of fundamentals. So you kind of just want to go through this guy, look out for things that look like fundamentals or alchemy. So neither of these things. This will use experience. This is... Yeah, you kind of just get used to what the things are going to require. Sometimes they require items. So there we go. We just got some energistics. Not what we're interested in at the moment, but sure. Gained 15 to 30 progress in a random category. Go on then. Rustic Thaumaturgy. Interesting. Never seen that before. But there's our fundamentals. Cool. Random category, or we can go for... we'll just go for that one. Tinker... Let's just do this one. Alright, cool. So we ended up with some fundamentals. Complete. And we do it again. And we just want to try and get alchemy. Tinkerer, random, fundamentals. So reject fundamentals. This means we'll lose fundamentals. Oh no, we just won't get any more fundamentals in the future. We kind of want fundamentals. I think that's kind of a thing, but we'll just do random. We just get a bunch. There we go. We just got one observation. So we go back to our quest book. Look at this thing. Hang on. Am I getting these around the wrong way? So, like, types of knowledge? From scanning objects. So that's a theory. Alright. Lead you down the wrong path. So, observations. Was that one of the quests? I feel like if you've never done the Thaumcraft before, you'd get confused. But we need this thing. The thermometer. And it's just gold and glass panes on this workbench. So we'll just shoot back to base. Grab some gold and some glass panes. And we can craft it in here. Oh, you can do the whole shift click thing, but there we go, a thermometer. And we'll see we also have 197 V, or Vs, I don't know what it actually is. It's a made up word. Well, I mean, it's all words are made up, but anyway. So when we use this, it used 20 V, or Vs, and that will slowly replenish over time, but we may need to move around, like move this table to different areas. It's kind of on it is on a chunk by chunk basis. And using our thermometer, you can see in the top left we've got that purple bar. And if we happen to end up in another chunk, like this must be a chunk border here, see that there is more energy in this one. And now we just kind of right click on stuff and we learn stuff. I just want to be careful because you could accidentally right click this into the thing. But yeah, and the different things you scan, the different types of knowledge you will get. So we may have even got what we needed. Yeah, so we got an alchemy and a fundamentals observation from just scanning those couple of things we looked at. Nice. Discovering alchemy. Oh, so this is when we're supposed to make the Crucible. And yeah, there is like a whole story and lore behind it. Quite cool if you haven't touched it. But yeah, this is a pretty intense mod. Like, there's quite a lot to it. Right, so we've discovered alchemy. Cool. Well, what's next? Well, we want to work towards getting the Thaum, or really after is Thaumium. I think we can probably look in here, and there's nothing in here yet. But if we... So we've got alchemy. I want to try and see if we can see... So this is metallurgy, so this is probably the area we want to go into. Because Thaumium is a thing, so basic alchemy. Cool, and just by reading this book we've unlocked something as well. So this is, yeah, the Crucible crafting guide, kind of what we did. So place the Crucible over a heat source, which we did because we put the magma underneath it. Add water, wait till it boils. It's currently boiling, kind of just hear it. Add the ingredients with the essential you require by either dropping them in or clicking with the item on the Crucible's top face. And then throw in a catalyst. So the catalyst can be, it depends what you're trying to do. Sometimes you want to chuck in quartz slivers, which will just give you back crystals of that essence, which could be handy because you don't want to leave essence stuff inside the Crucible, or it's going to cause a type of pollution that will create the rifts that can destroy your stuff. So yeah, you do want to be kind of careful with this. If you just chuck a bunch of stuff in your Crucible, you're going to have a bad time. But if we look at what we're trying to make, which I should have put in my thing, and oh, we got 3 thermometers. Interesting. I know we can make like some glasses out of them, so maybe that's why they gave us that many. Let's just put some stuff in here. Now you can also scan stuff in your inventory, and bags work as well. Like, we just got all the research from the Pouch of Unknown. And generally you kind of get like knowledge related to the item that you're scanning. So what we're really going for is blood magic. All we really want is Thaumium. Thaumium can be made in the Crucible. We need our chemical metallurgy research first. Nice. Chemical metallurgy... we may have to make it. So all we need is iron with some instrumentum. So we need to find something that has instrumentum on it. Generally tools. See that this sword, see above the durability, there's like a sword icon, a mountain icon, and those are all the different types of essences. And this also has 3 of the tool stuff, which I forget the name of it. But because it's got so much other junk, we probably don't want to do that at the moment. Like an iron pick. It's got some iron, some leaf stuff, and the other things. We'll probably go for just an iron pickaxe. It's got some of the stuff we need. And if we had some quartz, if we can get some quartz slivers, these are what you use for like cleaning up after yourself. Very important. And we will just grab our iron pickaxe. Now I think we can just click this. No, right clicking in there puts it in there. So you can accidentally put, like, if we right click our sword, we'd lose our sword. We get a bunch of stuff, but yeah, that would be a pain. Right, we could look at this with our thermometer. Maybe we need our goggles to see what's actually in there. But if we grabbed an iron ingot, and I should have brought one. And we'll just check in like one at a time. And hopefully we'll get the thing that we're after. I think we got some brass. And then we'll just check these quartz slivers in. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Now there may still be stuff in here. Let's wait for it to start boiling. And yeah, there was a little bit of other stuff in there. So these are these crystals. And these are kind of like the byproducts, and you want to clean them up after you've put them in there. So if we look through our thermometer, it's not too bad. We will notice that dark purple bit start to build up if we're making too much pollution. And when that gets high, bad things happen. But alchemical metallurgy, done. Hey, now we want to make some thaumium. And this just needs some precantio, or precantatio, purple stuff, and green stuff. So we've got some of that. You can chuck these crystals in. Oh, that's Terra anyway, so that's not quite the right one. I have 5 Terra and 5 precantio. Maybe we want to make the goggles that we need, that require these things. And yeah, scan your own scanner. So we can use that to make... We want these things, the goggles of revealing. Yeah. And we're missing... we may not know this craft yet. That's alright. We may have to unlock the research for that. Oh, so we did that one somehow? Cool. This one we're going to do that. Sentient smelting. We're only going to get into that if we need to. Oh, we're discovering artifice. Hey, this might be the one we want. Did that unlock the thing? Yeah, so that's unlocked our goggles of revealing. And we can chuck this on our head. And maybe there's nothing in here. Alright. So we need to get some precantio and some Terra. I forget what has... I know like enchanted books generally have it. So we got one we don't want. Like Depth Strider. Meh. It's got 30 and 6 other stuff. And normally like cobblestone has Terra on it. So yeah, we'll do some of that. And how much do we need? 5 and 5. Cool. Let's try and do that. So if we chuck in this book. Ah yeah, see, now we can see. So we got 30 and that. So we probably want 30 cobblestone as well. And each one has 5. So that many? There we go. And then we chuck in some iron. And be careful. Got some thaumium. Now, if we right click with 2, cool, it just puts 1 in at a time. There we go, we got the thaumium out, and then we just chuck our quartz slivers in to get what was left. Weird. Alright, thaumium. So that's all we needed from Thaumcraft right now. So we'll leave that at that. We might even take off our... We don't need this right now. Nice. So we tried to make a snare. Hey, we got cobwebs. So nylon string. I thought we had some nylon. It may be over here. We got it out of a loot crate. Yeah. So it looks like to get this though, you have to go through some thermal foundation stuff. It's made from tar. Tar you get as a byproduct of pulverizing oil sand. Okay, so that's not too bad. Otherwise you can get it from liquefied coal or crude oil. So if we were using oil for power, which we could do through a magma crucible. It was 4,000 RF, so you'd have to make sure that it was worth it. But yeah, we happen to have some nylon, so we can now make some rudimentary snares. Nice. Cool. Now, let's have a look at our quests. We had some Thaumcraft rewards, more Thaumium experience, and hearts. Back to blood magic. We get some more snares, block of gold, nice, and some experience. So there's kind of we definitely want to get a blood altar. We're definitely going to need to get one of these. So we get that. Yeah, we need to throw these snares at a mob until it gets some particles on it. And let's just get rid of this waypoint. And once it has those particles on it, we kill it, and we've got a chance of getting some souls. And we want a couple of souls, well, will, rather. And we do want some of this. So I think it can be any mob, right? Throw it at a monster. It has to be a monster. I mean, there's monsters in the AbyssalCraft dimension. Yeah, the sky seems to be working fine. Like, I'm not having problems with it. Do these monsters count? It may only be vanilla ones. I mean, it might work on these guys, but I know it works on vanilla mobs, so just to be on the safe side, let's take out this guy. Oh, just a bit of latency. Let me throw this at this guy. No particles. Now, are there no particles, or are they just not showing up because... Yeah, alright, so we got one. So we couldn't actually see the particles there, so that's a little bit tricky. I don't know if it's just this dimension. So I don't know, we threw it at him. Well, we didn't get one that time, but you don't always get one, so it's hard to know. Hey, we got that. We got a Monster Masher. It's the second one of them we got. Cool. So a Hellfire Forge, stainless steel. Ooh, alright. Might be getting into some tech. I think I have... I don't know if I've got stainless steel left or not. We definitely don't have the stuff for making it. Oh. Stainless steel. Blood. I've seen these in the nether. Coagulated blood. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Didn't really come across many changed recipes, so we're kind of just discovering them now. I know we want one of these Hellfire Forges. We may have stainless steel, we may not. We do. We just need a block of iron. But if we make this, we won't have... actually, let's check stainless. Oh, we got some stainless steel. Okay, alright, we don't have to make it yet because we happen to have gotten some. So a Hellfire Forge. Nice. Let's get the Hellfire Forge. We just get a warpstone and some experience. Oh, got plenty of warpstones. Alright. Yeah, so we have to go this way because we need to get to this. This is what locks our wizard thing, and then we can attune ourselves. And then we'll have a bit more... Once we're attuned ourselves, we'll be able to deal more damage, take more damage, we'll be more powerful. We can maybe finish off that wizard that's probably still running around. So we need to get like a soul stone. So we're going to have to grab one of these. And these things like hold will. So gold, blue dye, glass. Alright, so redstone, blue thing, gold, and glass. And then I think we just need some will here. Yeah, and that's doing something. Oh, we kept our will. Perfect. So we have our Tartic gem. Got an inventory crafting table. I've already got one of them, so we don't need another one. In fact, I'll delete it so I don't accidentally... I suppose I could put it in the system for when I do world downloads. Although, yeah, thinking about the world download situation, you're still going to have to go through all like the advancements and stuff. So most of the stuff is probably going to be unknown objects that you can't even use. So questionable how useful it is. I guess you don't have to build a factory, but not that I've built a particularly nice factory. Alright, so we've done this. There should be a quest at some point for Sentient. So Sentient Ingot. I think they've done away with... There used to be like a sword. So blood magic. Had like a Sentient... It still exists. Oh, disabled. Use Tinker's Construct's Sentient Metal instead. Okay, cool. So that's what they've changed in the pack. Oh, nice. I like this amount, the amount of customization that's gone into this pack. It's really cool. But how do we make a sentient ingot? Sentient nuggets. Maybe not that. Smelting sentient metal dust. No. Oh, Hellfire Forge. Stainless steel. Alright, cool. So Tartic gem, stainless steel will make a sentient ingot. So Tartic gem, hopefully it doesn't use it. So we're going to need stainless steel. I had been kind of putting it off, but we're going to have to. And then some demon will. Maybe there's not enough will in there. That didn't look like it had a requirement. Oh, minimum 2 will. There we go. Alright, that explains everything. I kind of just want to go kill another mob. I tried in the overworld in case the reason we couldn't see the particles was just the shadows playing up a little bit. And there's a zombie over here. He's kind of an annoying one, but that should be okay. We threw 4 at him. Hopefully... Hey, we got one. Wait, where did the abyssal crab zombie come from? Alright, cool. There we go. Does it use this? I hope it doesn't use that. Used it. That's annoying. Well, that's annoying. Hey, we get more sentient nuggets as a reward. Ooh, big storage upgrades. That's cool. Right, so we're going to want a sentient sword blade. I don't know how much damage. I don't know if we want to replace our attack 8.2. Maybe we might want to use our other sword. We had our original one, this guy. Maybe we can use him as our blood magic one. Yeah, and if this does more damage... do we want to lose Corellian Plagued? If it did enough damage. Eventually we're probably going to want to replace it, is my only concern, so maybe we don't. Maybe we use that other one. A slight damage increase. So Sentient, this tool consumes Demon Will to increase its power. Interesting. Weapon severs the strands of demonic will. Cool. Yeah, I think we'll use this guy. Yeah, he obviously needs a bit more quartz, but this can be our Soul Caliber. It's going to be really hard to tell these apart. And if we kill monsters with this, we should get some more of this demonic will. But now we need another one of those Tartic gems. Pity Tartic gem. And we can, if we're holding this and we drop these on the ground, they got absorbed into our Tartaric gem. Nice. So now we just run around with our Soul Caliber and kill some stuff. And it should, oops, bring up the damage. Now I don't know if it's going to... It might actually. As this gets more energy in it, it's possible our sword will start to do more damage. Because that's how the regular blood magic swords worked. So, oh yeah. And it does, look at that, 16.7 damage. I don't know if it works on those mobs. It might only be vanilla mobs. I did notice it's actually using the will as we're attacking stuff, but then at the same time we're getting some back. So Corallium infested squid. Roll squid. Yeah, so pretty much we just have to run around fighting mobs, and hey, this battle tower would be a good place to build up a bunch of demonic will, actually. These guys actually don't seem to be spawning. Oh, there we go. Okay, nope, they're spawning. You can see us gem kind of built up the maximum amount of energy. Ooh. And when it's full, we'll build up like bonus stuff. So 64 will is as much as it holds, and this is now doing 17.2 damage. Now we kind of need to get out of here. I don't actually want to be in here. But a blood altar, bloodwood plank, so a bloody sacrifice. I don't know that we're going to have this stuff. So coagulated blood, liquid centrifuge. Hey, I've seen blood. There's a bunch of it in the nether. That would get us a bunch of coagulated blood. What does it take to make one of these? Ooh. Machine controllers, 3 times unknown items, so we can't go that way. Alright. Seems like we just need blood. We can magma crucible rotten flesh. Ah, somebody did mention we're going to need a lot of rotten flesh. That's cool, we've got a bunch. And yeah, we can just like cast that out into an empty table. So if we hit a lever, and it was here, that's going to cause that to work, which is nice. We can put hoppers under here to like pipe all the items out, and we might do that. Yeah, so that's going to work like that. Oh, hey, that's really cool. I like how much you can aim it. So we need a bunch more of that. And we had some back at the base, actually. If this is all aimed like that, then we can do this. Yeah. Obviously, we want to be automatically piping this out. Oh, hey, the redstone signal keeps it there. That's cool. And looks like we put like a weird amount of blood into the smeltery. We might be able to just manually fix that. No, we can't melt down that. Alright, alright, alright. Let's turn that off. That's nice. I like it. And hey, this would get us this stuff. So wait, what are we trying to make? And so many things. A blood altar. Oh, we need a demon will. Whoops. We'll get that by not having this in our inventory, but using this sword. So we can probably do that quickly. Just need to get a demon will. Here's a mob. Got a demon will. Nice. That's going to be like that part of it, and then we just need the demon will. Probably doesn't need to be a specific type, and I've seen these logs in the nether, so let's quickly just go grab them, and then that's going to be wrapping up one. We've done a lot this episode. A blood altar. Nice. And that potion, yep. Alright, let's test out this potion. So what? Speed, something ridiculous. For how long? 2 minutes. Whoa. Whoa. It's pretty much flight. You get like one jump. Whoa. That is horrendous speed. Oh mate, I feel like I'm gonna crash my computer running around this fast. Oh dear. That's genuinely too fast. Alright guys, we've made a bit of progress in some different stuff. We've gotten into Thaumcraft, we've gotten into some blood magic, and also we can get into some Astral Attunement. So yeah, bit of a roundabout path to get there, but kind of cool. I like the amount of effort that's gone into the customization. But hey, this has been ClassicDuff. You've been watching the episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.